secrets are a part of my charm.
Ironic. I thought Jenny was the perfect wife until my mother dropped a bomb.
When are you going to get that your whole marriage to Jenny has been a big lie?
Okay, I made a mistake when I was 16.
Jenny was pregnant.
I can't let the past destroy our marriage.
Her lies made me feel like a fool.
I love you. Don't please.
I don't know if I can ever forgive her.
I've got to make him understand.
Ned and Jenny is the love story over General Hospital.
Thank the goddess he's sleeping all right.
Fever?
Things have gone down a little bit. I think once Naomi gets back with those antibiotics, he's going to be a lot better. Just in time.
Just in time for what? Oh, no, not that harebrained plan again.
Not a harebrained plan, Max. Now, we've got to get Marcus Whitehart to confess, right?
He's an old drunk, Lorna.
That's all the much better for us. Now, look. In a few days, it's going to be the 10th anniversary of her death. He's going to come back to Raven Point. We know that. I'm going to be looking like Deborah. He'll come in and we'll catch him.
If you were thinking what I think you're thinking, just count me out.
Listen, Jim Burns, the one that gave me the idea to start with. He wanted me to dress up like Deborah and make it look like Swade killed me. So, we'll do it. We'll do the same thing, only this time for Marcus's benefit. We'll make the place look like it did 10 years ago. We'll fix it up so good, so real, that when he walks through those doors, he's going to look at me, and he's going to think that I'm his dead daughter, come back from the grave, punishing him if he doesn't confess that he is the murderer. Now, you tell me that isn't a good idea or what?
You know what? I got no problems with the idea. I'm just not going through with it.
Come on. Is this Max Holden? Is this the man who is not afraid of anybody or anything?
This is not about being afraid. It's common sense.
Give me a break. When was the last time you started being sensible?
Yeah, well, maybe it's time I started. For the both of us.
Oh, God. All right, I want you to look at him. That man is sick. He needs our help. Now, what, you think we're going to abandon him now?
We're not. We're leaving him with Naomi. Naomi is a nurse. She can give him the care he needs.
What if the cops come?
If the cops come, we will let the law handle it. I mean, come on. He's innocent. They'll prove it.
So we just wash our hands. We just walk out of here. We didn't do anything. Jim Vern's the one that caused all the trouble.
No, Jim Vern's dead. A police chief, rotten or not, he is dead. And they are going to be blaming us.
No, they won't. I'll just tell them that Vern shot Swade and that Marcus Whitehart killed his own daughter and it was all...
Would you just wise up? Lona, you've done everything you can for him. It's up to Charlie now. It's up to him to take his own chances.
There's a door right there. Why don't you leave?
Do you know what you're saying?
To you? You told Naomi that Swade was a regular kind of guy that just caught a bum deal. 10 years in prison, Max. That's a third of his life. It's gone. Now, what are we supposed to do? Just leave him and hope somebody comes and corrects the injustice? No, sir. This is the here, and this is the now, and we're going to deal with it. We've got to help him out. And if you're the kind of man that I think you are, you know that. Come on, Max, are you with me or not here?
How could I say no to the goddess of the moon,
You can't.
I must be out of my gourd. I already know I am. All right, I will go with you to Raven Point, and somehow we will get Marcus Whitehart to confess to murdering his daughter. And we will set Charlie free. We will give him his name back, and we'll all do it together.
Oh,
Happy?
Yes.
Happy.
I knew you'd come through for me. I knew you would.
Look, if we're going out to Raven Point so you can pretend to be Marcus Whitehart's dead daughter, Deborah, then we better get...
It's the only way to clear Swade's name. We've got to get Marcus to confess that he killed Deborah.
Fine, but we better do it fast because the Whitehart City Police are going to be on us before you know it. We got to get out to Raven Point before they do.
What are we going to do about Swade, Max? We can't move him right now. He's too sick. Naomi, did you get the antibiotics?
Yeah,
but I believe the police followed me.
One Life to Live, brought to you by new studio line, Mighty.
Sway, come on, wake up.
What?
Come on, Charlie.
I'm up.
All right. Come on. We gotta go to the back room with George.
What for?
Because the police are here.
Police?
Yes. Come on.
Forget it. Just let them find me. You beat it. Get out of here, both of you.
Sway, get up.
Look, there's just a matter of time before Jim Burns' body washes up on the beach somewhere, and when it does, they're just gonna pin that murder on me, too. There's no point in you dragging yourselves into this any further. Now, go on. You're just making it all worse.
Come on now, Joe. You better make up your minds now one way or the other.
Come on. You're not gonna give up on me now. I'm not.
Oh, no, you're not going to do it.
Get up.
You don't know anything.
Oh, yeah? He's trying to give himself up so we'll be saved, but it's not going to work now. Up! Oh, you get your butt into George's room. You can quit being noble.
Police, ma'am. Open up now.
I'll be right there. I'm coming. Just a minute now. Good evening, officer. You didn't expect me to come to answer the door buck naked now, did you? I mean, with you coming to people's houses this time of night, folks is already in bed asleep.
You seen Charles Pruitt around town?
Who?
This fella, ma'am. You seen him? He's a friend of your nephew's.
I don't know that man, and my nephew George hasn't seen him either.
How did you know that, ma'am?
But George doesn't leave the house. Officer, you know that.
Well, maybe I should speak to him myself.
I'm sorry, sir. George is sleeping right now. He don't rest. His rest is poor as it is. And he got to get his rest when he can. See, he don't sleep well nights ever since they...
How about a man and a woman? Max Holden and Luna Moody? Both Caucasian, both brown hair. She's kind of small, I figure. He's medium build, mid-20s to mid-30s.
Well, it sounds like to me that could be anybody, officer.
Miss Hill, these people may be in grave danger, or else they're working in cahoots with a murderer. Holden busted out of my jail, and that's no small potatoes, you see, and you could be in the same way, an accessory, if you hide him from the police. Now, do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir. I would never risk no trouble with the police, sir. You know that.
We're going to spook Marcus into confessing to killing his daughter, then we're going to need more information.
We'll have to look over those things you remember about that night, Sway. Now, what do you think Deborah was wearing? Do you remember?
Same thing she was wearing at the debutante ball earlier. Fancy. Something soft, sexy, off the shoulder. And those damn pearls that her daddy bought her.
Same as in the portrait?
Yeah. Kept saying that they were real rare. A matched set. I kept thinking, matched to what?
What kind of music was playing?
Top 40. A lot of oldies. She liked that.
I just hope Marcus is brain dead from all that liquor he soaked up over the past decade, or he's not going to fall for this charade.
Yeah, well, from what I saw of him in Raven Point, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I'm plenty worried, but thank you. Okay, now, Max, we need to sneak out sometime and get us a tape recorder, because they're not going to rely on anything we say. That's going to be our only reliable witness.
You have to promise me one thing, though, otherwise the deal is off. Promise?
Oh, I'm not promising anything until you tell me what it is.
If anything goes wrong, or if anything looks like it's going to go wrong, you get out of there as fast as you can, and I will deal with Marcus. I don't want to take the chance of you getting hurt.
I second that.
So I don't care how many matched sets of whatever he bought Deborah. If my life is an oyster, then you are my pearl. And I don't want to lose you. You're one of a kind.
Can't believe you'd say anything so hokey. sweetest thing I ever heard.
So, then Deborah and I had that big fight I told you about.
Franklin, this is my husband, Charlie. I almost forgot.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget it too.
Oh, come on, Charlie. It's my birthday.
Sweet 16, right?
You can be so annoying sometimes, you know that.
I loved the girl I saw up on the hill. I loved that perfect diamond that I dreamed about. But now I've woken up and I can see that you're just cheap glass.
Trash like you can't tell the difference now, can it?
I'm a man, damn you. I'm flesh and blood. I'm not some gold chain hanging around your neck.
Yes, you are.
And after I left, George and I went out drinking. Why do we have to keep going over this?
Because we do. What next?
I got back to Raven Point about 2 hours later, and the door was locked. Nobody answered.
Hey! Let me in! Come on, let me in!
Looks like they locked you out.
She, not they. Princess Deborah. Old man Whiteheart's in Raleigh on business. Deborah's got the run of the place.
Oh, that's cold. Your own wife gonna lock you out your house and go to bed alone.
I don't think she's alone. Up until today, I figured that Deborah was in there with her Ivy League college boy. But now I think that boy was long gone and Marcus was in there.
So you think she was dead before you came back the first time with George?
Yep,
Because of him remembering seeing Marcus's suitcases?
that's right.
Marcus was there. He killed Deborah because he was jealous of this guy being with her?
Any guy. I think he saw them together and flipped out. The thought of any man touching his precious little princess, he just couldn't deal with that.
Yeah, but you were married to her. He couldn't believe that you weren't sleeping with her.
Yeah. Well, you know how he hated me so much.
Max, I think we better go.
Not yet. Hunt's back. Look. George, can I leave you alone with Swade for a little bit? Now, baby, I'm only gonna be gone a minute. Now, look, I'll hurry out like I got some serious business to tend to. Now, Hunt will follow me, and then I'll give you two time enough to leave through the back door.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, okay. You just be careful.
I'm always careful. Ask George. Now, sugar, I'll be right back, all right?
There he goes.
Hunt's like a dumb old hound. Give him the scent, and he'll run on it until he can drop.
Well, let's get out of here. Listen, after we go out the back door, you think you can manage to get back there and lock it just to be safe?
Yeah, go ahead. It'll take me a minute to get back there. Good luck.
All right.
Tell you something, George. These last few days, it feels like I'm living in slow motion. I'll be right back, don't you worry.
Hey there, George. I thought you were sleeping. Then again, maybe you were, and I'm just a bad dream. Now, Georgie. You want to leave me here all alone, do you? You must think I'm an idiot to fall for a cheap decoy trick like your aunt just tried to pull. You and I are going to have a talk. You can't talk? Well, I'm gonna make you talk. If you don't spit out the truth to me, you're gonna be spitting out something else, like teeth. Now, where's Charles Pruitt? There's a whole heap of things you need to get by with now, isn't there, George? Like your money from Whitehall, to this tin Lizzie you roll around in, your Aunt Naomi. Now, I can take any one of those things away from you in a wink of an eye.
Don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know nothing.
Horse dung, buddy. I think you know a hell of a lot more than you're telling me. Leave him alone. I'm not going to tell you again. Put your hands up and keep them where I can see them. And no looking at your pal over there either. Just do like I tell you.
And I got something to tell you, Hunt. George and Naomi had nothing to do with any of this. I'm the one who pushed my way in here and told them that I wanted help and a place to hide.
I'm touched. Now, you're under arrest, Pruitt. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
No kidding.
You understand? You have the right to an attorney. You cannot afford legal representation in court or appoint someone to represent you. Do you understand?
You know, I don't think you said that last part exactly like it's written on your little card you carry, Hunt. You want to take another peek at it?
I don't like it any more than you do, but I think we can do Sweet a whole lot better by going off to Raven Point and proving him innocent than by chasing him off to the White Heart City jail.
Okay, move it.
Listen to that wind. Now, some people are afraid of thunder and lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. But if you put me in a windstorm, listening to the wind howl and whistle, oh, it just gives me the willies all over again. Max?
Hmm?
I've been thinking about something that we really should do.
That is a crazy idea. Giving ourselves up. You know that we can do Charlie a lot more good if we're free than if we are in a prison cell with him. You said so yourself.
I'm going to stop saying stuff to you, and I'm just going to start thinking it in your direction.
Hey, this is not ESP here. I know how bad you feel for him, and I know the way your mind works. Trust me on this one. With this plan, we can really help him out.
You really think we'll be able to spook old Marcus?
Yeah, I do. I think you were right. Now, all we have to do is wait till daybreak. We'll just go up north to lose Hunt and the police. And then we'll double back. And we'll take Burns' boat across the inlet to Raven Point. Yeah. That's all we gotta do. Wait till daybreak.